Let's go! We have a new KVK season. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, we can hopefully see policies we can. I'm on a level 2 farm. We can see the new artifact variants. Okay, let's go. Okay, we can see things. I don't know if I can see the Argostone. I'll go back through. I kind of went through. I just want to see. No, I can't see the Argostone, unfortunately. Okay. Hi everyone, Fluffy Waffles here. We have the new KVK season of Strife Age of Duality. I'm on my farm account, just a regular, farm account, just to see the season. So we have. Let's take a look at the policies real quick, see what's different. So here you pick one of the three here, because there's a dotted line. So obviously, everyone should be picking the stamina. What is this? Preferential policies reduces prestige required to create artifact variants. Okay. So to create artifact variants, we'll take a look at that later. It costs prestige, so this just reduces that cost. Healing, normal. This is normal 10%. Warrant, what does this reduce? Okay, so you can, okay, we have that 2 seasons ago where you can spend prestige to increase gather speed. Okay. These two are new. Let's see here. This is a dot. So this is a dotted line. You have to pick one or the other. Miraculous Haste increases Legion march speed by 50% for 180 seconds after traveling through a portal. Okay. The other one is Unhindered Movement. Legions cannot be obstructed for 30 seconds after traveling through a portal. Okay, so this is new. So for the portal system, it looks like that's the new thing for this KVK. I don't know where we see information about the portals. But yeah, let's just keep going and then we'll come back to that later. But basically, I guess this is to help stop you from getting spawn camped from the portals, I guess, which makes sense. Alright, so we have more healing stuff, standard, pretty standard. Resource healing of stockpiles, that's standard. We got the revive troops, pretty standard, buying blood. Okay, so you spend CP to reduce cost of doing darklings. We had that 2 seasons ago as well. The make ways back up to 20 seconds. Then you have the counter cav or inf, or you have the counter marks or magics. You choose one of these two and only one of these two. Diligent blade and time management. These two are new and this is dotted line, so that you pick between one or the other. Increases merits obtained from artifacts by 5%. Okay. Reduces artifact skill cooldown by 10%. Ooh, interesting. This is pretty cool. And it's only, so it's a 1 of 1, so it's 10%. So I definitely think everyone would be picking this. I think. I mean, this could be cool too, because artifacts do a lot of burst damage and give you more merits. But I think using artifacts more often might be more valuable. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, this has some merits too. If you're just gonna suicide and just do a quick suicide bomb or whatever, cav bomb, inf bomb, whatever. But range units or cav, if you're playing very smart with the cav, you can get more use out of this. So interesting. Troop capacity, more warrants. We have the diligence, reprieve, and benevolence. This is nothing's new here. 20 million hospital capital limit. More stamina, resource minus 20%. Okay, nothing new there. Those are all the same. Light of beacon is the garrison, the rally. Nothing new in there. So the healing, again, healing percent's the same. This is the resource healing. Bitter end, 5%, 2%. Okay, so bitter end's the same. And then we get private practice. So similar to 2 seasons ago, you get these last things where you can gain elixir for units that die, or you can spend prestige to gain elixir. So that's cool. To using unspent elixir. Okay, so very standard. Let's go ahead and look at the spicy stuff that everybody wants to look at. So the new artifact variants. So let's take a look at this. Transformable artifacts will be unlocked as the season progresses. Only one variant can be created for each type. So each type they're talking about is this one right here. This is assault type. So there's one. You can pick one of these 5 options for assault, and then Oh, we can't even look at the other ones. Okay. That's a bummer. I wanted to see the other ones. So equipping the artifact, the variant, the commander will gain both its attribute buff and its artifact skill, while the deputy will only gain its artifact skill. Okay, hold on. When equipping an artifact variant, the commander will gain both its attribute buff and its artifact skill, while the deputy will only gain its artifact skill. Okay, so the person that's in front gets the buffs. Wait, hold on. Equipping an artifact variant, the commander will gain both its attribute buff and his artifact skill, while the deputy will only gain its attribute. Okay, interesting. Creating an artifact variant costs prestige. Some artifacts are subject to seasonal limits and will be scrapped when the season ends. Okay, so for assault we have the Dragon Rift. Nothing special there. We have the Kingslayer. So it looks like you get one for one of each type. That's what I just noticed. So this is infantry. This artifact is for cavalry. This artifact is for archers. This artifact is for mages. And this artifact looks like it's more of a universal. Yeah, Legion attack, Legion attacks. This one has magic attack. Yeah, see. Interesting. But so interestingly enough, this one has damage taken minus 5%, damage dealt plus 5%. Maybe I don't see those stat lines because I'm on farm and I haven't leveled these. So I think, yeah, that makes sense. If you have a level 5 Shadow Blades, you'll get these damage taken, damage dealt plus 5, minus 5. So this is a universal, it looks like, all rounder. Okay, interesting. What does this do? It deals damage 4250 damage vector. Okay, interesting. So this will be, oh, so this costs 50k prestige to unlock. Okay, interesting. I see what they mean there. So so it looks like in each of the different ones, there's going to be an artifact you can unlock for 50,000 prestige. Okay, so it's not so free to what you call it, pay to win, because you can actually use the season only variant. So season only meaning you don't get to keep this at the end of the season. So it'd be interesting to see if the prestige cost goes up for each class. So we have assault. This is control. This is, let me take a look. Control. Let's see here. I don't have any artifacts in this account. So let's do. So let's take a look here. Try and look with those icons. Okay, so the plus is a support. Yeah, the hand I showed you was a control, so I got that one right. Support. We have assault already. The heart is a tank. So let me just take a look. So that had assault in it. Oh, interesting. All the artifact variants are in here as well. Okay. We'll take a look at that for sure in a second. I just want to take a look at something. So this one has assault. Dragon Rift. Kingslayer was there. It had assault. Dragon Rift has assault. Okay, so it looks like those are the tags. So let's take a look at some of these. So this is a support. So Tears of Arron will be a support. Oh, this is interesting. You can actually see everything. So it's interesting. They pick and choose. So you don't know exactly what you have an idea what you can pick. Because Infernal Flame is an assault, but they didn't pick that one. So it looks like they chose the ones that are not Forge of Light. That makes sense. So non-Forge of Light artifacts. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're on to something. So support. This is a non. I think it is a Forge, but it's at the 5%. The one, so each upgrade gets. So I think this might be in there. That won't be in there. So this is already there. This will be there for sure. Things like Ashkari for tank. I didn't see a mobility one. So okay, this is a support. Okay, let's take a look at these. This is a tank, Morning Robes, magic unit HP. This one's all attack, all attack. So magic unit HP, Legion HP. This will probably be there since it's already one of the variants. Wheeler's Legion, and nearby friendly legions 5 in total gain a shield. Each time the Wheeler Each time the Wheeler's Legion loses 20% maximum unit count while on the field. Okay, so each time the Legion loses 20% unit count, it gains a shield and it gives it to nearby allies. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Let's take a look at this support. So this will be in the support one. This is all-rounder and the all-rounder stats. It has attack and then Legion march speed support. This was tank. Okay. Remove debuffs from the Wheeler's Legion and nearby friendly legions. 10 in total. Wow. 10. Okay. So as a cleanse, affected legions gain 10% march speed and 10% defense for 10 seconds. Okay, interesting. So it doesn't give you any artifact damage. Neither does this one. This one gives you a shield. This one doesn't give you artifact damage, but it gives you removing debuffs and gives you 10 march speed and 10 defense for 10 seconds. I mean, it's interesting. It's also interesting that it has march speed, so it could be some cool uses for that. Let's take a look at the next one. So this is one of the classes mobility. We'll take a look. Let's see where else is mobility. This is mobility. This could be there. This is a non-forge of light. That could be there. This is a control. This is non-forge. That'll be there. So great Mars hammer. So that's good. These two are good. What is this? This is a mobility. Well, so this. I don't know if they put two of them because remember they had one cav, one infantry. So one of these will be there. Okay. This is also support Hard Kamazi. This is a great one. This is support. I don't know if this will be there because it's just a garrison. This is a forge. What else? Oh, there's more stuff down there. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's just take a look at all of them. So we took a look at that one. Druidic diadem. I don't know how to say that. So this one has all stats. So it's universal mobility. Legion gains stealth and 10% march speed for 900 seconds. The first normal attack launch while in stealth reduces target's march speed. Okay, interesting. But it's cool you get stealth. I wonder if it's like a real stealth. Yeah, it is a real stealth. You can see they turn purple. So it's like that other stealth artifact. Where you can go very sneaky. Okay, interesting. So it's gonna be good usage for TP staff and doing very crafty things. Okay, cool. Thunder Striker, control. So defense. Inflict stun upon the selected legion and 3 nearby random enemy legions for 5 seconds. Effect can trigger once every 10 seconds. Wow, interesting. This is a really good one, actually. I like this one. Inflict stun on the selected legion and 3 nearby. So 4 total because the selected one and 3 more. For 5 seconds. That's a long stun. 5 seconds? And it can affect every 10. So the reason they put this in there so is that you can't chain. You have to wait 10 seconds before someone else like on your team does another stun. But I mean that's crazy if you can chain those stuns and coordinate. But it looks like the stun is also a range. You don't have to be in melee. You can use it. Oh wow, you can use this on range. That's a mage right there. Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, next one's Icon Helios. It's a tank. Legion defense, Legion HP. Okay, nice. Heals a Legion, healing factor 1000 and removes debuffs. Okay, interesting. Cool. What else we got? I saw some other ones down here. Let's see here. This one looks really cool. Adamantine. I can't speak today, but it's got support. This is for infantry defense. Legion and nearby friendly infantry legions, 5 in total, take 10% less damage and are immune to all extra damage from being surrounded for 5 seconds. Effect does not stack or refresh when received multiple times every 90 seconds. This is actually pretty cool. Legion and nearby friendly infantry legions, 5 in total, take 10% less damage, are immune to. And keep in mind, these stats are level 1, so this 10% can go up higher. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, very nice. Let's look at this cube. Black Sands box. This is a support. Cavalry. The legion and up to 5 friendly legions immediately return to their cities when routed. Prioritizes your legion's last 900 seconds. Wait a second. Let me look at this. What this effect does. It just sends you back home. Yeah, you cast it and it it just sends you home. It just sends you home. Okay, interesting. The legion and up to 5 friendly legions immediately return to their cities when routed. Okay, I mean that's interesting. We'll have to see how that gets any usage. I can't think of a top of my head right now, but all right, abyssal mirror. This is a tank cav. So the tank for cavalry. When casting a rage skill in the field, the wielder's legion takes 20% less damage and gains exemption, immune to most control effects. Immune to cowardice, immobilize, taunt, silence, hesitation, disarm, seal, tremble, stun, airborne, incurable, chill, and suspension. When casting a rage skill in the field, legion takes 20% less damage. Okay, this is actually interesting. This is not like an activation. This is every time you cast a rage skill. Every time you cast a rage skill, you take 20% less damage, and you gain this exemption. This could be a great rally or garrison artifact as well for this season because 20, that's pretty crazy. I like this one. I think I like this one the most so far. Just not because, because yes, I am a cavalry main and I can use this. I can see myself using this, but this effect is pretty nuts. All right, because it works, because it works with rallies and garrisons as well. I like this one. Windwalker's Talisman. Okay, so this is a tank. So a tank artifact for marksman. I like how they're trying to be, give a lot of variants for all the unit types for, so tank for marksman. We got a tank one here for cavalry. So props to the devs for doing something cool and interesting. So repels up to 3 nearby enemies, legions. For the next 5 seconds, the wielder's legion is immune to all physical damage and gains 25 marks. Oh my god, so like if you're getting charged by cavalry, this is like an anti-cav artifact. You're getting charged by a tank or cavalry, you pop this, and then you are immune to damage for 5 seconds, and then you have extra march speed 25, so you can run away. This is pretty neat. Okay, okay. Nice. I like that. This one's Emissary Boots Mobility. This is also Cavalry. After 3 seconds charge up, teleports the wielder's legion next to a selected enemy legion. The wielder's legion gains 250 rage and the target loses 20% march speed for 5 seconds. Only takes effect when leading a cavalry legion, moving, being attacked, or being inflicted with control. Okay, so you have to cast this and not get hit at all. So it's kind of like yeah, like a blink to your target. Interesting. And you get a little bit of rage. That's interesting. We'll see if it has any uses. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because usually if you're this far away, you're usually just gonna want to charge your target anyway, just to get that rage skill. If the unyielding rush. So I don't know if like just teleporting next to your target has like a lot of uses, but what you could do is you can't do that because you moving, being attacked. So I was thinking you can charge first, get your unyielding rush, and then teleport and get the 250 rage, but you can't do that because you can't do this while being attacked. So it's cool that they're trying to do something interesting, but I don't know if this is gonna work in theory, like out and play in Battlefield. But it's interesting. We'll have to see what else. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I just went over all the new variant artifacts for the KVK. It looks like all the variants will be in play for the artifact variations, and then only the non-Forge of Light, it seems like, artifacts will be possible for the other one. So we have control, support, tank, and I didn't look at this one. Let me take a look and see what that icon is. let's see here. What? Let me try to find. I feel like that's a building one or engineering. So let me try to find that icon. Let's go to like a building artifact. Oh, what is I don't really build. I'm a bad builder. What is a building artifact? Oh man, this is embarrassing. But yeah, that cloak artifact, that's one of these, is similar to this cloak of stealth, where you can go invisible. So that's kind of cool. Where is the engineering artifact? Am I that uncultured in building? Peacekeeping, magic. I'll just go through all of them. Salt. Gotta be one of these. What is this? I think I know what's one of it. Hold on, let me just look for it. Oh, right, this one. No, yeah, building engineer. So it is engineering. So the last one is engineering. Okay, interesting. I don't think there are a lot of engineering tags, but okay, cool. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something cool, and I hope you guys are hyped and excited for the new season. I know most of us are in the Gen 2 or Gen 3 population, so I hope this sneak peek was really fun for you guys, and I hope to bring you guys more fun and interesting content in the future. Thank you all.